With the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, one new topic started to circulate on social media and cause many misconceptions about itself. Vaccines. There are many different types of vaccines. However, today we will be focusing on the more traditional types of vaccine. Although there is a large amount of misinformation regarding how and if they work, the mechanism by which traditional vaccines function is actually rather simple. A traditional vaccine works by training your immune system to recognize and destroy viruses. This is similar to scrimmaging in football, to practice before a game. To allow your immune system to recognize and destroy the viruses, the traditional vaccines may take three general paths. All three paths start with the original virus or a similar virus to the original. The first type of traditional vaccine is the whole virus vaccine. The way this type of vaccine will train your immune system to recognize and destroy viruses is by taking a strong virus and then weakening it or taking a weaker version of the virus. The virus is weakened by limiting how fast it can make copies of itself or replicate inside the human body. This is accomplished by forcing the virus to adapt to circumstances which are different from the conditions within the human body, so that when introduced to the human body, its new adaptations are a hindrance to its replication and ability to infect cells, giving time for the immune system to recognize and catalog it. This allows your immune system to better fight the virus, instead of being overwhelmed as it could if the virus was not weakened. This weakened or weaker version of the virus is then injected into your body, allowing your immune system to recognize and learn how to destroy the virus. This is the oldest type of vaccine and has been practiced for at least 500 years. The second type of vaccine, the inactivated virus vaccine, is very similar to the first type. As the name suggests, it involves inactivating or completely killing the virus with a chemical, or more recently, by altering the virus's genes with new technology such as CRISPR-Cas9, which will disable the virus and make it unable to reproduce or function. This also allows the immune system to learn to recognize and destroy the virus. This method is similar to practicing your boxing skills on a punching bag before sparring with a live opponent. However, this method usually requires several doses before the patient will receive full immunity from the virus. The third type of traditional vaccine, the subunit vaccine, is a bit different from the previous two types of vaccine. In the third method of creating a traditional vaccine, only part of the virus is taken and injected into your body. The part of the virus that is used for the vaccine is an antigen of the virus. This part of the virus is like the virus's fingerprint, or is like a wanted poster of the virus. It allows the immune system to recognize the virus, and if it should enter the body, how the virus would look, and how to destroy it. These three methods ultimately function the same. They allow your immune system to recognize and destroy the virus. The immune system does this by learning to recognize the antigens of the virus and sending out specific antibodies to envelop and destroy the virus. These antibodies browse cells for virus-specific antigens, most commonly a type of peripheral protein, which are proteins attached to the outside or inside of the cell membrane of a virus. Then, if the antigen binds with the antigen binding site on the antibody, the entire virus is enveloped and destroyed. With the three methods of developing a traditional vaccine, using a weakened virus for a whole virus vaccine, a dead or inactivated virus for an inactivated virus vaccine, or part of a virus for a subunit vaccine, vaccines can be developed for human use. Examples of traditional vaccines designed to immunize people and prevent the spread of COVID-19 are Novavax, Oxford AstraZeneca, Sputnik V, Sinopharm, and Sinovac vaccines. Some advantages of the traditional types of vaccines are that they are based on centuries of experience and are time-tested. They also have an extremely low chance of causing the disease that they are supposed to prevent. Because of this, these vaccines can be given to those with weakened or compromised immune systems. However, there are also downsides to traditional vaccines, being that they may require several doses to fully immunize someone against a virus. They may also cause some of the symptoms of the virus. As well, the vaccine may force conditions within your body outside of the normal homeostatic range due to the larger amount of antibodies being released by the immune system. However, when weighing in the benefits and consequences of vaccines, it is much better overall to suffer a few side effects than to be bedridden for weeks in the intensive care unit and risk spreading the diseases to your family, your friends, or your coworkers. Although the spread of COVID-19 is a dangerous phenomenon, the spread of misinformation is equally dangerous. Do your duty in stopping the spread of false information about COVID-19 and vaccines. If we do not stop COVID-19 and the flood of misinformation, who will?